had a question.
So when you think about the things that you've written that you think are the best, the things that you've written that you're still sort of in love with, was the process for writing those different? Did you know at the time you were writing them that these were going to be your masterpieces? The things that you like the most? And also, are they the ones that everybody else likes the most?
The things that I like the most are not what other people like the most. I always think whatever I'm working on right now is the best thing I've ever done. and then I listen back and I don't like it. So I know that whatever I was experiencing then was probably something really special, but I can't remember it anymore. But it is funny to me how sometimes things that I have one piece of music that I feel like was as close as I ever come to tossing something off, which is not really very close, but and it's like that song is like 100 times more popular than every other song. I joke that like that's the song that like pays the mortgage is that song. So I don't know what the reason is for that.
I've had one or two things where I can't necessarily say that they're my favorites of my own catalog, but I did definitely feel while I was writing it a little bit like that's a good riff. Like that, you know what I mean? Just that kind of like it got to me in the way that I would want it to get to somebody else. So.
Sometimes if I'm like setting out to express a particular idea or feeling, it's more a question of like sometimes I just get there really fast and I don't have to kind of do a lot of further work or I don't have to kind of carve away anything else. And looking back, those are often the songs that I barely felt like I was even writing anything. It just kind of came through me. Those are always the ones that still stick with me. But and it's definitely not the ones that are that other people like the most. It's completely different. I think a lot of that's because most of the people that have heard my music hear it on like the soundtracks to fictional podcasts, so they have very different associations with the songs than I do.
I tend to like the songs that people like. Enough people say, "Oh, I really like that song," and then it convinces you that you've done something good. Because usually you do it and you're like, "Oh, I'm not very good at this. I don't know what I'm doing." But then people will tell you they like it and you can feel good about it. So that's how it works for me.